All right, so a catalog sales company promises to deliver orders placed on the internet within 3 days. Follow-up calls to a few randomly selected customers show that that a 95% confidence interval for the proportion of all orders that arrive on time is 85 plus and minus 2%. Select the statement that best describes the confidence. So remember from the chapter 17 notes, okay, our interpretation is that we are in this case, it would be what, 95% confident because it's a 95% confidence interval. So we are 95% confident that's the actual proportion or percentages within that interval. Okay, so in this case, it would be that we are 95% confident that the actual percentage of orders that arrive on time is within this interval here. So 85 plus and minus 2 would be 83 to 87. So which one says what I just says? What I just said? And the answer looks like it's going to be B. One can be 95% confident that the true population percentage of orders placed on the internet that arrive within 3 days is between 83 and 87%. So the true or actual percentage of orders that arrive on time will be between 83 and 87%. Okay. An agricultural researcher hopes to increase egg production, gives a food supplement to a test group of 298 hens, and finds they now produce 224 eggs per day. Construct a 95% confidence interval. So for that, we're going to use StatCrunch. So if you forgot for the notes, it's stat, summary stats, stat, proportion stats, one sample with summary. So, and that's also given in the hint here. So stat, proportion stats, one sample with summary. So it was 224 eggs out of the 298 hens. So 224 out of 298 total. And we're going to go down to confidence interval. And we want a 95% confidence interval. So level, notice 0.95. And we're simply going to compute. And we're going to look at our lower limit and our upper limit. So my lower limit rounded to 3 decimal places will be 0.703. And my upper limit rounded to 3 would be 0.801. Okay. Last sample question. Same thing, 95% confidence interval, but notice this time they want your answer as a percentage. So when you do your confidence interval and you look at your lower limit and your upper limit, we're going to convert it to a percentage and then round it to 1 decimal place. All right, so stat, proportion stats, 1 sample with summary. Okay. And let's see. It was 88 out of 561. So 88 out of 561. Okay. And again, we go to select confidence interval, and we don't need to change it because it's a 95% confidence interval. So we'll compute it. Okay. And there's our solution. So again, we're going to convert it to a percent this time and then round it to 1. So the lower limit is going to be 12.7%. And the upper limit is going to be 18.7%. And that is it for your Chapter 7 sample Math Excel question.